how did you get started like making things, and when did you feel like, okay, I'm gonna put this out and like I'm gonna start like trying to promote myself?
All right, so when I was in third grade, I started taking keyboard lessons, and I wouldn't call it piano because my dream was to be a rock star, and I like wanted to grow my hair out like Guns N' Roses and have the bandana, but with my curly, part Jewish, part Lebanese hair, it just went straight out, and so I ended up just like I don't know. I played keyboard, and by the time I got to around seventh grade, I was starting to get really good. But my mom had me take time off so I could focus on my bar mitzvah, and like of all things too. And it was kind of unfortunate because I'm not that religious anymore, and I used to be so good at the keyboards, and I've kind of fallen off that I'm trying to slowly get it back. But and then I was making a movie with my best friend at the time, Toby Barmacel. Shout out Toby. He and I would make movies since we were like 9 years old, running around in the park just with Nerf guns, like the whole 9 yards. And we made this movie about these two teen rappers who get in a fight on Ellen and have to basically 21 Jump Street, a high school weed ring.
Okay.
And so we started rapping for that, and I found myself, my first parody song was Mick Double D's, which is just
Holy
awful, you know? But I mean, it was just like, we were 12, 13 years old,
Yeah.
goofing off, and then I just kept finding myself recording, and my first rap name was Travis Mavis. And so I made the Travis Mavis love tape.
Yo!
Before Uzi did it too. Like, I'm just gonna put it out there. But it was like 14 awful garage band songs with like awful loops beats, and I just kept doing it. And then my freshman year of high school, I really started to take it seriously, and I would just make like mixtapes and not release them. So I have probably recorded like 120 songs, 150 songs since like seventh grade, and most of them are on my computer that I got at my bar mitzvah. That's where I would be recording them, and I really started taking it seriously and trying to like be good at it. But like stand up, right? They say it's 7 years to get good.
Something like that, yeah.
Right. So I'm on year like 4 or 5 right now, really taking it seriously. And so hopefully by the time I graduate college, it'll be a little more than just listenable.
Yeah.
But I just kept making these mixtapes, and then the end of my freshman year, like the last week, everyone's perception of me changed when I released my SoundCloud. Like, and it was all these songs that it was like I put out like 5 songs. I had a SoundCloud in middle school, but that got taken down when my mom heard.
Yo,
So,
this story is so funny to
sorry.
me.
So I made a secret SoundCloud without my parents' knowledge. The page had 55 plays in between like 12 songs. And I would just like make something, put it out there, make something, put it out there. And my friend Toby and I, for the movie, our rap group was Cops and Rappers. We had a song called Batman. And there were some suggestive lines in there regarding Batgirl. Nothing like too bad, but it was, you know, things you probably shouldn't release, you know? And my friend played it in the car once when my mom was driving, and I was like, dude, what are you doing? I'm getting ready to go to summer camp out in Colorado, and this is my last like big event with my friends. I'm leaving in like 2 days, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna get popped. Like, it's gonna be a shit show. So he plays it, and my mom hears the song, and the first part of it she doesn't really mind hearing, but then she hears kind of like some Batgirl lines, and she keeps her cool in the car. But when I get home, oh man, my parents were not happy. I had to delete the whole page, the whole account. I wasn't allowed on SoundCloud. And so a year later, when I started taking it more seriously, I said to my mom, can I put this out there? She says, I have to listen to every song before you put it out, and I have to make sure that there's no swearing and then it's got a good message. So that's why all my music is clean. There's no explicit songs, solely because my mom listens to everything. And at first, it was more of like a chore. I'd have to sit her down in the kitchen and be like, Mom, I need 28 minutes of your time to listen to my mixtape. Can we please just get this over with? And she'd be like, fine. And then it's at the point now where she kind of likes to hear the progression. And not only do I show her my songs, but I show her the songs that I produce for other people.